Okay, today we are just going to be dealing with adding and subtracting a pair of sign numbers. Um, we have a couple of things I have to tell you on this particular lesson. We have the rule that I already explained, side by side rule. Now I'm including same sign rule and different sign rule. We are going to be explaining all these rules under adding and subtracting pair of sign numbers using an example. Let's take an example number one. Before this example, well, I'm just going to remind you again what is side by side rule. Okay, you need to, if there is a minus or plus and positive or negative side by side, you keep minus. Otherwise, you keep plus. Okay, the same sign rule. If you had a pair of numbers, right, and this pair of numbers have the same sign, you keep the sign. You add the number and keep the sign. Different sign rule. If you add in a pair of numbers and then you discover that the signs of this pair of numbers are different, all you need to do is to subtract the two pair of numbers, this pair of numbers, and then keep the sign of the number of the larger number. All right, let's take an example here. Okay, an example. An example is a case of 8 plus negative 3. All right, what we're going to do here is to look at it whether the side by side rule applies. Okay, in this case I think we have a plus and negative side by side, so the first second column apply, the side by side rule applies, and that means that we're going to have 8 minus 3 because the plus and the negative sign are standing side by side, so that changes to minus. And eventually, if we look at this, we can see that the other last two columns, we see that there are different signs left here. We have a plus 8 minus 3. So since we have a plus and a negative sign, definitely we're going to go to the third column and we're going to subtract the two numbers and then keep the sign of the larger number. Now look at this. Another example here is case of negative 5 plus negative 3. Here we have a sign and we have a minus sign and plus standing side by side. Therefore, the rule side by side applies, and that changes to minus. All right, second column. All right, so that takes us to the third column. Since we now have minus and negative sign, so these are the same thing, right? Because they are the same sign, so therefore we're going to have to add the two numbers and put the sign in the front of the result. Okay, so let's take another example here. Another example is the case of 6 minus negative 9. Okay, here we have minus and negative. Okay, so these side by side rule apply. That's column 1. So go to column 1, solve it, and we simplify it, and we have 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9. And then we can see that here we have the result give us same sign. We have a plus 6 and plus 9. We're going to have to go to column 3 where we have same sign rule. A plus 6 plus 9 will give us a plus 15. All right, here's another example here. We have a case of negative 7 plus 3. Here we do not have a sign placed side by side. We don't have a operation and sign placed side by side. Therefore, we're going to look for the last two columns. Here we have the sign negative on the front of 7 and the positive in front of 3. So we have different sign. We're going to the third column. It means that we're going to have to subtract the two numbers, all right? And if you subtract 3 from 7, we're going to get 4. And then we're going to have to maintain the sign of the larger number with the sign of 7. Therefore, we get negative 4. Last example here is 3 plus negative 12. All right. We have a 3 plus negative 12. Okay. So we have a sign and operation standing side by side. Therefore, we're going to go to column 1. Okay. So we're going to, it means that we're going to have to change that to a minus. Okay. So that will be 3 minus 12. All right. Look at it. The result here is giving us a plus 3 minus 12. So we have different sign here. Okay. So we go to the third column for different sign rule where we have a plus 3 minus 12. So we are getting a negative 9. We're going to have to subtract the 2 and maintain the sign of the larger number. And that's what I have for you today. In the subsequent lesson, we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing pair of sign number. Please stay tuned with this channel. Thank you.